It's your boy Daniel Does It, and we're back at it again with some more Marvel Rivals. We're doing volume 6 of the series, Night at the Museum. On page 1, One Night at the Museum. Let's go ahead and get started here. I should have expected this. In an elder of the universe such as I collects the rarest of most valuable items from across all known realities in one place. There are bound to be misguided fools who wish to get their hands on them. I have built my glorious new gallery to make sure that none of my prized possessions would ever be liberated from their permanent display. So much for that. Fortunately, I have others in my service devoted to eliminating these intruders and returning the items they are secured with. While they clean up this mess, however, I must consider exactly what they stole and why they stole it. And to do so, I must look back at how the artifact came into my possession in the first place, not so long ago. He arrived in our domain in the dead of night. He burst aflame in the stench of brimstone, announcing his presence. The other Outers wanted nothing to do with him. After all, we are not known for having the kindest of souls, a fact that makes ours even more delectable to a lord of the underworld like Mephisto. I welcomed our esteemed guest to my gallery with open arms, expecting that he came here to claim the soul of a specific creature residing within my vast menagerie. But I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But as it turned out, his focus was actually on an unusual item in my private collection. A piece of fine art built from a collection of precisely twisted brass pipes. Was as old as the multiverse itself, but as lovely as it was, its purpose had long remained an enigma to me. Still, I was reluctant to part with it, unless Mephisto had something better to offer, and as turned out, he did indeed. Mephisto held out what seemed to be a simple piece of parchment. The paper itself had no value, but what was written on it instantly caught my attention. It was a deal for the soul of a Terran woman, a woman with a familiar surname, Von Doom. Knowing the chaos that Victor Von Doom had recently unleashed upon all realities, I felt it would be wise to have something in my possession that offered me leverage over him when the inevitable time came that he challenged me and my fellow elders. And to acquire it for the price of a twisted pile of scraps seemed to be the steal of the millennium. Crystal said he was extremely satisfied that he had reached a concordance, taking the sculpture and disappearing back to whatever hell he crawled out of. And I was left with a new treasure for my gallery, at least to tell my fellow elder, the Grand Master, hire some Terrans to liberate it, and never imagined they would be able to break through all of my defense measures to steal it. Wherever he is, I am certain Mephisto is laughing at me. But these thieves will soon discover that the joke is on them. A lot going on here. Mephisto's in here now. I feel like he's going to be probably one of the main things we'll focus on in the next serial. I don't know. This is barely page 1 of volume 6. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And stay tuned for more content. Check out this beautiful illustration. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.